Hello everybody and welcome back to Starsand Island, where last time, just to bring you up to speed again, I got a fishing rod up to solar rod level. Okay, we can, I think, possibly buy the titanium fishing rod, and that might be needed for the senior fishing trial. We also need orange. Are there oranges on the tree? No, darn it. I'm waiting for oranges to come through so that we can do a massive, at that point I'll do a massive like farm upgrade. I'll get the sprinkler too. I'll get one of them. I'll see what kind of size and shape it's going to be doing. Then I'll rearrange all of my crop fields around that. And then I'll get some like proper automated fields in. Because at the moment I can only get sprinkler 1 and it does that many, which is rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Just that one's already watering itself. I've got a couple of the trellises that need doing as well. Okay, lovely. So the other thing that we're doing, that I was doing, I've started breeding more and more rabbits so that we could try and get one with 4 genes. So what I'm, oh, I didn't mean to pick all those up. That's annoying. Okay, it's fine. So what I'm looking for is a rabbit to be made with 4 genes. So this one, that one wasn't very good, sadly. I mean, it's got the twins trait, which is a nice one. I'm trying just to like get them with several traits, but I'm trying to basically get them with 4 traits. So that one probably should be taken out, honestly. So if I manage and I take the baby rabbit out, I can always sell that one. It's got a bad trait in it. And also, I want the... So basically, if I got one with like loads and loads of traits, that would be amazing. Got one with 3 traits or something and try and breed them together. But that's not what we ended up with. Let's go and have a look at these guys. Did they do anything? They didn't end up getting a baby. And there is a new baby, I think, in the breeding house. So let's have a look what we ended up with. We ended up with... Dexterity 3, Charisma 2. What? Okay, so now they're in my inventory, right? That'll be in my bag now, those guys. So, Dexterity and Charisma, Optimism, Charisma, and King and Bulkiness. Didn't manage to do it. I don't think I can do the selective breeding yet either. I think I've really got to get through this first. So I'm sure that there was some like food that would help them breed better. So I'm gonna give Dexterity and Charisma, Optimism and Charisma. I think the Lunar Rabbit and the Dango Rabbit again. Let's just pop them back through. Just trying to get ones with as many traits as possible. That was a workaholic twins dexterity. It's breeding there. What? Where's the one I just took out then? Their breeding is on cooldown? Oh, okay. That one's breeding somewhere else. Okay, right. Maybe it's time to go and buy more rabbits and get serious about this and also buy the good food. So I feel like that might be the way forward. Right, let's go. I haven't sheared those sheep in about 1,000,000 years. So this is Senior Rancher, so, you know, it's not surprising it's more difficult. Seeing as I'm, you know, needing to upgrade fishing rods probably to get the... I still didn't check. I meant to check back on the previous video and see what she said about... I definitely remember it being deep water, but I think it was also fresh water. But maybe I need to go out in the boat with a really good fishing rod into deep water and then try and find fish out there. That might be That might be what I need to do. It doesn't tell you really where to find things until you've done it. Until you've caught it. At least once. Mega feeder. All right, let's buy some just straight up rabbits. Now, this is what I did before, and I didn't realize that they had different DNA. So I would like to buy like 10 rabbits. Okay, then I'm gonna go into my bag and I'm gonna have a look at all their traits. So that one's bad. Right, dexterity and charisma, you can stay. Strong precocial, you can stay. Strong, twins, clinginess, twins, petiteness, charisma, twins. I do feel that like getting twins in there might be good, but so those are bad. These are all okay. That's a bad one. I'll sell them back rather than discard them, but I don't know if when I sell them back, it's going to be difficult to see their traits. Oh no, I can see them. Okay, cool. So I'll keep all the ones with decent traits and I'll sell the ones with bad traits. So these all have decent traits. I'll keep breeding them in the breeding house every day. That one's got twins and bulkiness, but it's also aloof, so I'm just going to get rid of that. So now I've got some other rabbits that I can just in the bag that I can just pop them into a box or something, and then I can choose between them each day as to who I want to breed. Okay, so now I want to look in my box and see if I've got any rabbits in, because I put a few animals into the animal product box. So that one is precocial, that one is twins, that one is aloof and clingy, and there's petite. Okay. Right, so those need to be sold. So we're just going to get like good traits into these guys. Get rid of all the ones that have anything bad. So sell that rabbit. I'm getting a profit off of them actually because I've let them grow up. So that's quite nice. Even though they don't have good traits, they still made a tiny profit. Right, there we are. So I'm going to head back to the breeding pen now. And I'll get a couple of, I'll get whatever ones have the most traits that I can try and band together. It says that there's like a queue of 3. I don't know if I can just leave it for like 3 days and come back later. What the deal is really. So let's see, do we got any? Sadly, I don't think we had any puppers with double traits. Oh, and of course I can't breed juveniles. Right. We'll wait for them to grow up. So I'm thinking I might seems as like I don't have any rabbits I can actually breed right now, I don't think. Because there's no mama rabbits, they're all on cooldown. So I think what I'll do is make some more rabbit pens and we'll try and get some of our bubbas to grow up. So I'm kind of keeping a couple of the pens with some rabbits to breed. Mind you, are they on cooldown again now then? Breedable in 1 day. Yeah, so they're on cooldown. So I'm going to need lots of rabbits to try and breed them together. So yeah, let's get a couple. one or two more rabbit hutches. And of course, if I'm going to be expanding the farm, I'll need them to eat the weeds anyway. So it won't hurt to have more. And then I'll have a look at what quests we've got outstanding and things. Right, so crafting. Rabbit hutch. I can make hundreds of these. Literally hundreds of them. I'm going to make one for now. Maybe two. Maybe do two. Yeah, let's make two. And then I can grow up like 8 rabbits in there. I will need to feed them some pasture grass as well, which is annoying. But I don't know. I'm getting pasture grass in all the time from the rabbits, so they kind of almost feed themselves. A bit further forward. I feel like that's maybe about right. Maybe that. I can always go into build mode and play around with them if I don't feel they're quite right, but they look about there. So I've got all these baby rabbits. That need to grow up. Before I can take them out and then they can be breedable. I figure that the breeding, I hope anyway, that the breeding cooldown still ticks down when the rabbits are not being used, they're like in a box. So I can just feed and grow up the baby rabbits in the hutches and everything else can be elsewhere. All right, so we've got 9 there. So that should do them for a couple of days. And 9 there. I'm not going to worry too much about giving them growing up food. Like, I've got a load of other things to be doing in the meantime. Right then, let's take any quests that I feel I can do. Pickled pumpkin, I can absolutely do that. I have loads of pumpkins. An echo bean, I'm certain I can do that. I might have to go to the forest for it, but I can absolutely do that. And eggs, yep. Eternal alloy, that'll be a bit annoying, but yeah. And a crossbow? You want a crossbow? What are you up to, Solara? A community event? Why would you need a crossbow for a community event? I'm intrigued. Okay. So I think I'm going to go and get all the pickles that I can that might be finished. Just a few of them, actually. The pickled leek is done. Nice. 1 pickled cucumber is done. Actually, I won't worry about them because there's not enough to finish quests with them, but the pickled leek is a good one. So, to my journal. And let's see what we've got. Because we got to a point where there was... things were really... Ooh, the springs really need to be done. Where's the pickled leek one? 19 hours. The springs, the 5 springs, that is only 11 hours left on it. So I feel like as a priority, that needs to be done. So I will need 5 flame core ingots. So let's get started on those, and then I'll go hand a couple of quests in and I'll come back and make the actual springs themselves. I was too busy making a mining bot and using all my springs for that. So, you know, that's what happened there. Actually, I'm going to use my board. I do find it's easier to get on and off a board when I'm handing in quests. Okay, so let's hand in the pickled leeks. Neona. Honestly, these quests are doing some really good work with getting people to like me without having to particularly gift them. I will have to gift them, but there's like 24 people, and the quest for gifting only requires 30 of them to have gifts. So that will take me like 2 days if I go around and gift everybody something. Thank you. Now here is your pickled leek. And that's Neona up to 2 hearts. And now we can take photos together. Lovely. Right, next job. Yeah, I suppose I could just give Solara the crossbow that I have and then just make myself a new one. That's fine. It's not like I really need it right now. I'm not going to go do any fighting today, I don't think. Or at least none that won't be totally doable with a slingshot. I'm not going to be fighting the Ruined Guardian or anything.
Hi there.
I have not tried any pickled cabbage, but thank you. Pickles are always nice. There you go. Enjoy. Right. Next on the list, is there anything else that I already just happen to have? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 Yes. Yes. Right, so Echo Bean and Sheep Block, and then the giant egg. And then I need to go back to my workshop and start making things. On your way to work, are you? I guess chefs have to stay up late to do dinner services and things, so probably start work later. I'm guessing that maybe it's like take the 2,000 coins. I'm wondering whether there's some kind of quest that has, or like cutscene or something that hasn't been put in yet that explains why this money is being given. But here we are. There's your 5 Echo Beans. And then there's your sheep cheese. And Aurelius likes me 2 hearts. See how quickly this is happening? Alright. It was the same with Portia and Sandrock. You just did not need to worry too much about giving loads of gifts. It was a case of give gifts to the ones that aren't giving you quests. So everyone else will just go get there naturally as you do your quests. Right, so eggs. That was my last one, and that's for Lauren. Wow, back the way I just came. Of course. It's in the arcade, which is kind of where Lauren is meant to be. What thing's gonna get in the... Oh, gacha machine. This is what we need. We need to use this 10 times, apparently. Like capybara coins. How I get capybara coins? All right, let's see the other one. Token exchange. Here we are. Okay. 1 token is 10 coins. Okay. So let's buy a... Oh, I need 20. Okay. So we'll get enough for 20. And so I will buy a golden gacha pon. Okay, so I got that. So now can I open that? I'm supposed to do this 10 times for Island Life, you see. Open. I got 2 stone. Ah, you cheeky machine, you. But that's what I need to do 10 times.
Huh?
So at least I know now what it is I have to do. It's just going to cost me a bit of money. It's fine. Okay. So let's head back and try and get all of the ones that at least have 1 day on them done. And then I'll work on the ones that have 2 days on them. And then hopefully I'll get oranges soon. I've got 44 oranges out of the 50 I need. But that's okay. Ah, nice. Mail. Aurelis. Leftovers from... Ooh. Really? 99 wishful heart cookies? They help me when I'm opening up the gachas, you see. And some mutton. Okay, let's have a look in my bag and see what is like running out super quickly. Right, it's the springs is the big one. That is a problem at the moment. I've not got long left on it at all. So they will be done in 40 seconds. That is fine. As soon as they're done, I'll be taking them. What's next then? The Ruin Guard sculpture. I'm going to need some meteor planks and some eternal alloy again. And also I'm going to need more eternal alloy. So lunar cores. Let's make 2 lunar cores. No, actually, will it need to be 4? No, it's 1 each, isn't it? Then eternal alloy, I actually need 4. I'm missing everything. All right, so I'll start with 4. Ooh, I'm out of flame core ore. Right. So what we'll do is I'm just going to go and see if anything's come out of the analyzer. Yep. Jammy, but I'm going to need to maybe get the bots, or I'll need to go and do a little bit of mining in the areas where I don't have bots. So 4 flame core, and then I'll grab these, and then I'll do 4 aura lights, which I have plenty of. I've got my springs. Should I hand them in straight away, or should I try and get other things done? I might do a couple of other things. I've got time. Like 10 hours, right? Oh, let's see about these wood arrows as well. So wood arrows need a vitality core, and they need some arrows as well. So just do a few arrows. And then vitality core is plainberry powder. I've got enough to make a few, so let's just make all my plainberries into plainberry powder. Okay, so that's kind of started those off, which is great. Corn is still being made. Springs are being made. Wooden arrows being made. Pickles. Petrol reactor. I might come back and do that, to be honest, because that's several steps. Trying to think what I want to do. No, I think I want to go and hand in the springs to Graminova, because yeah, they got really close. And like I said, I did say that today would be starting off with a lot of handing in of quests and making the quest materials and things, because I spent time instead of doing it last time. I spent time making fishing rods, and I spent time making a mining bot. I do not regret, but now I have to catch up. It's $2,000 for that. It's not bad, like, money we're getting for all of these, considering how many we're taking in a day. Is there anything else I had that's... Is everything else being made or needing to be made? Yeah. So what I will do is while all the pickling and stuff is going on, I'm going to just carry on working on... Oh, I have enough for my titanium rod now as well. So I might go pick that up in a minute. I'm going to work on a couple of things. So I'm going to have a look at the Ruin Guard sculpture. I'm going to track it so I don't forget what's is needed for it. I make my meteor planks. Should be able to make some eternal alloy. Okay, I need alloy, so I'm missing iron for that. Gosh, I needed that mining bot hugely, didn't I? Really did. A lot of people are buying that iron, but I'm like, no. Okay, so how are we doing on the... Oh, we've got 4 of them. Okay, let's just make as much as we can with that. So vitality cores, I can make 4 of them. And then I'm gonna slope off to the forest to go and grab any... whatever the mining bots have managed to get for me. So much easier to use skates around there, but I forgot to use my board. Capybara, capybara, with your little fishing rod, sipping on a coconut drink. I can't think of anything to just rhyme with rod, so that song failed. Maybe we'll keep trying. Maybe eventually we'll have the ultimate capybara song. Right. Let me examine the terminal. So we've got 59 pieces of iron there. Should keep us going for a bit. Got lots of magnetite and gold and things like that. We've got tin coming in every day, copper coming in every day. It's great. Salt. Absolutely tons of salt, typically. And then also more uncommon and rare ore chunks. So those will get us things like from the final 2 areas more, like the flame core and all that stuff. So between all of this, we are getting a spread of everything. More manning robots would not hurt. So if I happen to catch any from a quest or anything like that, then that's great. But I think they're good doing what they're doing at the moment. Just needs to like build up a tiny bit over a couple of days. And if I do need to top it up, I can always go in and get more, but definitely helpful. Like between that and the ore analyzers, I don't have to very often go and get ores anymore, which it was a case that I'd have to spend a whole episode just going around the whole forest and just mining ores, mining ores, mining ores. And that's really not something I have to do anymore, which is great. So I think it was iron that I was getting a bit short on. We've got some, which is great. And then I will make all of it into iron bars today, because I've just used a ton of it on making arrows, but then I'll maybe keep some of it after that. Right, so I wanted to get a couple of alloys. Then I can get like 4, hopefully 4 eternal alloys. Yeah, I should be able to. There's my meteorite planks, or meteor planks. After that, I'd like to try and make myself a perpetual battery thing. Perpetual reactor. So I'm going to need a lunar crystal, a couple of magnets, some copper. Right, I'm going to need some copper sheets there. Nice, got the rest of the plainberry powder. What else do we need? Lunar crystals and magnets. So lunar cores and magnets. I don't think I can do... I can do magnets, though. Can't do lunar cores. Have to wait till the alloy is done for that. Because God forbid I make myself more level 3. Oh, got a piece of vitality core. That is a new entry in my Islandopedia. Nice. So, making the loot. No, can't make the lunar crystals yet. I have enough for the high performance wires. The magnets are being made. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're doing basically everything we need. Okay, let's turn those eternal alloys. Sorry, those alloys into eternal alloys. I need 2 for the quest, and I need 2 to make the Ruin Guard sculpture. I'm gonna stop the iron because I was silly and I put it in there and I shouldn't have done. And I'm gonna start making lunar cores in here, and then I'm gonna move the iron over to this one. It would be better if I had upgraded everything, and then I'd be able to, you know, I'd be able to not worry about which one I'm putting things into, but, you know, one thing at a time, right? Got the magnets. High performance wire set. Let's make 2 of those. And as soon as the lunar things are done, the lunar cores are done in 30 seconds, then I'll be able to sort all that out. Wonderful. How are the oranges doing? In fact, you know what I haven't checked? The terminal to see if there's any oranges that have managed to sneak in there. But it doesn't look like they have. But I'm going to collect as much stuff as I can. Oh, my phone is running out of charge. No. Okay, so then I need... What was I doing? Oh man, there's so much in my head, and the second I got distracted, that fell out. Oh yeah, put the stuff away. Look at my inventory. It's such a wonderful inventory. It's so full of rubbish. Right, so I want to go into materials, put away the ores, vitality cores, need your planks. Under plant products, I'd like to put away the pickled cabbage, and the mutton will probably actually need to go into animal products. Yeah, lovely. I actually do have 2 fully grown rabbits that I could breed together today. Never hurts to try, right? Oh, both boys. No, we're not going to be able to do that. Oops. Sheila forgot how breeding worked. Okay. I'm going to add to that. I'm not going to claim it yet. If I claim it, I have to put it away. No, if I don't need any of it yet, that's fine. Okay, collect that. Collect that. Put on the lunar crystal. Grab the eternal alloys. That's enough for the Ruin Guard sculpture. Ruin Guard sculpture. All done, lovely. I did take all the quests off the board today, right? I'm just going to make sure I did it. I'm pretty sure it's one of the first things I did. Yeah, fine. Then I've just got to wait for that. That's a whole other quest done then. wait for that. For the perpetual reactor I'll come back for, but I'll wait for the lunar core, lunar crystal to be done. Because it'll take 2 minutes, and I can do quite a lot of handing in 2 minutes. And then I'll go and get that. I know it's all my money, but I'll go and get that fishing rod upgrade. I hate the fact that's all my money. All I'm trying to do is like this island life where I get all 6 of the things open. But one thing I also haven't done, which I'd like to do just before I go around handing everything in. I might be able to make quite a lot of money doing this as well. Is I haven't really checked in on the dock. Now, I'm not very good at selling things at the dock because a lot of it's like, make this stupid thing, and I forget what I'm making, and you know. But if it's just like a basic ranching product or something, then it's quite good. Because you get double, like, pickled leeks. Am I going to sit there and make 15 pickled leeks? No. No, I'm not. Well, eventually I probably will get to that point. But right now, no. So how much pasture grass have I got? Oh yeah, plenty enough for me to sell that. Mountain rice. I don't have mountain rice yet. Sleep lily. I don't think I've got any of that. Oh, I do, apparently. I'll sell it. None of that. Any of these? Yes. Any of these? Yes. Any of these? Yes. Nice. Now then. Discus. Clownfish. That sort of thing. What's that sell for? 100 per clownfish. 140 per discus. I want to know what sells good. Sells good. See these rarer fish. Upside down catfish. Whitefish. Daisies. I mean, I know they're selling for double. But, you know, you can get 200 for each one of those fish you breed. I think it's quite useful. Materials, that's all just stuff I can't do. But ranching, I sometimes have better luck with, so... Poop for 80. Silver poop. 8,400's worth of silver poop. Lovely. Feathers. Premium wool. Eggs. Rabbit poop. Moo balls? Why ain't I got no, what? Really? £16,000 worth of poop. Golden poop. I would very much suggest to everybody that you take that ranching thing where you get golden poop sometimes, because that was amazing. I could do some flannel. That sells for 88 each. It's not the best in the world. Is there anything that sells for huge amounts here? 546 for meteor planks. 678 for green fabric, but I don't have green sheep yet. That's something that as we go along, I probably will start to get a blue fabric sofa. I've got to go and make that whole thing just to get 1288. It's not worth it. Like, if I'm going to make something, I may as well do a quest. Unless I've, you know, I've done so many quests that, you know, I don't have... Or like I've got such a big production of like leeks and things like that. But no. So now I'm on 56 grand. Well, yes. Amazing. Golden poops for the win. That's basically... That there is basically just paid for my amazing fishing rods. That's going to hopefully get me lots of money from all the fish I'm going to get. Because if I'm pulling out fish that are like 1,000 each, I could probably get several thousands worth of fish quite fast. And obviously the better the fishing rod, the rarer the fish that come out, so... Right. I also haven't particularly done much selling in general. So I should just go through my ranching box and check what I can and can't sell. A stonefish blueprint. People are saying that there's a problem with the medium fish blueprint. Like, I'm not sure whether that has been fixed or not or whatever. I can make premium fish feeds and stuff if I upgrade the chopper. But this is what I really want here, the titanium rod. frequently catches rare fish. There's nothing that it's made from that I don't have. The solar rod, rod shaft, 5 chips, fishing line, eternal alloy, lunar crystal. What have I been making all morning? Those things. And I've still got 31 grand left because of how much the poop's off. Sorry, I'm really impressed with that. Super impressed with that, you know. Right, let's take Neona, the eternal alloy. But this is the thing, I'm so busy doing quests that all the other stuff like accumulates in the background, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't sold things in a while, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I got loads of money. Yeah. I mean, not loads of money because it instantly goes away. I instantly spend it on something. Everything's expensive. But I'm getting to the point now where a lot more stuff. Yay, 2,500. Thank you. I'm getting to the point now where a lot more stuff has been upgraded to the max. And like, I'm getting to the point where I've bought a lot of the blueprints. Still not quite there with it, but more there with it. So, oh, actually pickled pumpkin is not something I can hand in. So let's find something I can hand in. Like the Rune Guard sculpture. See, we'll be coming out of this at like nearly 40,000 again. I might be able to sell enough other stuff. Where am I going? I might be able to sell enough other stuff to almost get to the upgrade point. But yeah, somebody in the comments have been saying that you're quite happy to have that grind because it means that you are exploring what you can do with the rest of the game. You're starting to explore the DNA. You're slowing down a little bit with it rather than just rushing around. So, hi Nia. Are you looking for botanical samples there? Yeah, I have bought you the handmade Rune Guard sculpture. Thank you for the 5 grand. The professor's gonna love this. She's gonna give it to the professor. I love it. I love it. Now I can gift to Nia. Brilliant. All right, off we go back home. I could take the bus stop, but doesn't take too long. So I'm gonna go and check in on all my pickles. See how they're doing. And oh no, actually before I do that, I'm gonna check in on my green wooden arrows. I can make 4 of them. Oh, hang on. That'll make 12. Yeah, let's make 12 because I definitely have a lot to hand in. So 6 for you and 5 for you. So 12 should be actually perfect. Brilliant. The perpetual reactor is still on its way. That's fine. Anything else we can do? So corn. What are we doing for the corn? How's that actually going? Oh, it's growing nicely over here. Yeah, I'll be done in a day and a bit. Just go and check on the pickles, because if I can hand some of those in, that'd be great as well. Ah, yes, pickled cucumber is done. And 2 of the pickled canolas. So that'll be enough for me to hand 1 of those quests in, and the rest will be worked on overnight, I guess. Okay. So the wood arrow, the art of archery, the perpetual reactor, and the pickled cucumber and the pickled canola can all be handed in. That's going to really make the list a lot smaller. 18 seconds. I can wait 18 seconds and 12 seconds on the arrows. So it's time for a cup of tea, a drink of tea, a sip of tea. Okay, well, that was more like a gulp of tea. It's gotten to that point where I need to get through it. It's going to be horrible. Okay, my bag isn't too bad. I'm kind of like, I don't really want to pick up some of the stuff from here. Because if you see, there's a lot of stuff to pick up. But if I do, then I've got to put it away. So if I just leave it there, then I don't have to put it away. You know, if there's something that I think I need from those, then that's fine. But otherwise, I leave it on the machine. The same with leaving the animals. Oh, those guys are breeding. I can see hearts above their little heads. You should go and use the auto brusher. Maybe these rabbits can't quite reach the auto brusher. All the rest seem to be able to though, so that's quite nice. I should make rabbit food as well. There are a lot of rabbits now. Make like 30. I always want to keep some pasture grass just for the other animals. Okay, so now I've got the perpetual reactor. So I should be able to start handing in. So let's track down Gust. Back on my wave rider. Over at the kitchen or yeah, by the kitchen. Thinking of having some dinner, are we? Probably about that time.
What is it?
What is it? I have a quest for you. Wood arrows. Oh, sorry, I clicked through that and that was actually maybe quite interesting. Something about the Eastern culture. People love to define what they don't know with assumptions, but I've come to believe you can only judge something after you've experienced it yourself.
What is it?
I have a perpetual reactor for you. I admit, you've got more resourcefulness than I gave you credit for. Well done. Okay. How are we doing for money now? 42k. That's not bad. Oh, no. Who else wanted arrows? Sylvain. Unless you're miles away. No, you're quite close. Also having some... No, in the shop, in the music shop. No, I don't want to sit down. I have no time for sitting down. No. Okay, I'll need to remember to right click to talk to Sylvain. There we are. No. Stupid sofa. There we are.
Hello.
Hi, I have a request for you. Yay, 1 heart with Sylvain. Let's have a little look at my socials now. So we're getting towards 4 hearts with Delphin. That's the most highest hearts. Someone in the comments said they're going up the hill to gift Yufang every day. I'm like, you are a better person than me. So it's definitely getting there, isn't it? I love having everybody like me, like 5 hearts, but whether I'll bother with that for this, I've said I'll do island life. So whatever happens in the meantime is what happens. So now there's 2 for canola, and they're both taken at the same time. I imagine that Neona will be closer. Let's track Ginger and see if we can find Ginger, because Ginger can be a bit of a pain, but often sits by the water's edge in the nighttime. So Ginger's quite good if you go in the evening to hand her quests in. There we are. Thank you very much. She really likes those. I quite like, we call them gherkins, but it is basically, I believe, a pickled cucumber. So I've got 1 hour. I've got the canola left now. So then I've only got four quests. That is already being done. That is not being done. I think the cherry radishes might still be growing. The corn is still growing. But I could start to pickle some pumpkins if I've got a spare pickling jar, which I probably do at this point. So... a hoverboard broke. That was scary. So Neona's coming here for dinner. Okay. Often when they hand things in, they give like repeat. So I don't really try and read them out too much. They give repeat dialogue. Dum, 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 dum. Right. Let's try and make some different pickles. So I need 1 pickled pumpkin. That sounds like a tongue twister. And then we also need pickled cherry radish, but we don't have cherry radishes yet. So let's make 1 pickled pumpkin. Imagine the pickles sell for more than the straight up veggies do. I might end up needing to go mine salt. Especially if it scales. Okay, so they're going to be done in 19 hours. So they'll be done tomorrow. Just gotta wait for those. Ugh. Yeah. It'll be a bit rough to water things when there's a sprinkler there as well. I think the sheep might be eating the weeds too. I don't know if they do, or if it's just rabbits. Might just be rabbits. But yeah, one thing that people in the comments were saying as well is that if you've got gathering bots and you're trying to wait for a Gmax crop, if they don't all proc at the same time and your gathering robot goes and gathers, then that's like going to be a bit of a problem for you. I'm not that worried about making Gmax. I'll just try and work in bulk, basically. If one happens to be Gmax, great. I'll hack it down and sell the nice extra 500 coin giant pumpkin or whatever it is I'll get for that year. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll just plant whatever I want and let the bots harvest it. And by then I'll probably make more gathering bots. I've almost got enough money to make another gathering bot, buy the blueprints for another bot at this point. Obviously, there's only 3 total. And the land I need to buy is 75k? Yeah. So, yeah. I wonder if there's any more, like, useful Workpedia things. Crafter. Reducing processing time. Sounds amazing. Raw materials from the general store. Might be good. Refresh on the general store. Eating. I don't even need that. Oh. Craft things that need a work table by hand. Yes, please. Okay, so what we got in farming? Tilling takes less stamina. Charge up to plant seeds. That sounds good. Tilling the land, taking less stamina. Sounds good. What? Your crops just grow off season? That's amazing. I need to save some sand because I don't want to run out and then not have enough coins. Imagine if I had enough coins and not enough star sand. I would be so sad. But yeah, that's a few other things that are really cool. I can just craft things in my bag now. Handcraft. Well, that's amazing. Just craft on the run now, apparently. That is super cool. All right. Is there anything else I can do today? So, oh yeah. Let's see what we need to upgrade my fishing rod. Now I bought that new swanky titanium fishing rod thing. So I need a rod shaft. I need fishing line. I need eternal alloy times 6. All right, let's track this. 5 chips. I need a lot of gold for that. A lot more gold than I have. Okay, I'm going to start trying to make things like fishing line. I can probably make a few lunar crystals. I'm gonna need a lot of them though. So what I think I'm gonna do is just slowly get towards them. I'll make the rod shaft. Can I make some alloy? Yeah. I think I'm gonna try see if I can make another furnace. I'm gonna handcraft it because it's a novelty. Furnace 1. Can I just straight up make... Oh yeah, I can just straight up make it. Rather than upgrading to it. I have 3 alloy and a mini reactor. Just make another furnace 3. Okay. Oh, I don't have any stuff though. I never have any stuff. Let's make some tin. Everything's still a little bit like low. I am wondering whether just to go through the forest and just absolutely grab everything. Just go and absolutely, you know, rip through there and grab absolutely everything. Do you know what I never ever did? And I don't know if I will ever do, is like upgrade to the blast hammer. 5 rubber, 5 star flare crystals. Nah, probably won't for now. But yeah, this is going to take some doing. Maybe that'll be what we'll do tomorrow then. Process some gold ingots. I'm going to need a lot of gold. Maybe not 71 of them though. Maybe we'll just do 30. That should help a lot with the chips. Lunar crystals, we can make 2. I need 5 of them though, which is a lot. Eternal alloy. Gonna need all the flame core ingots. The problem I'm worried about is that I'm gonna use all of this up and I won't have anything for my stuff tomorrow. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go to bed. I'll maybe make some arrows and we'll just go all the way through the forest, getting all the stuff I need. Mostly flame core and moonstone, I would say. But I don't think we're going to be getting this fish anytime soon. I just want to make a really good fishing rod so I've got the best chance of getting it. I mean, this is the senior fishing... It's the senior fishing trial. Hang on a sec. Yeah, so the only thing after this, after the giant barb, is going to be whatever the expert one is. So, and it's the same with so the other thing that you need to know with this is the whole shop is now unlocked for fishing. As soon as I get my rabbit with 4 genes, I'll have the whole of the seniors. Oh, actually no, maybe there is an expert thing as well. There might be some things you can get at expert level, possibly. I think that's right. Okay, so it's a new day, a new dawn, a new life. And I want to check if the oranges are done. Again, there's no expectation of the oranges being done because but it's not winter yet. It's not their growing season. So any growth that they have has come from my bees. I haven't fed my queen bee in about 1,000,000 years as well. No, the bees don't look like they're very active right now. Or maybe they are. Let's see. Oh, the queen bee made 3 new bees. So let's take them out. I'm going to put them in their own little hive, and then I'll hopefully be able to make some royal jelly or something. I love that this place came with its own beehives. I think it's only 3 of them. That's still good. Okay, I'm going to have a look at what the quests are today. We've got some food for the rabbits because I've got 1,000,000 rabbits now. I might thin them down possibly once the quest is done for breeding the 4 genes. I'm not sure. Meat bait. I should be able to do that somehow. A ribbon eel. No. A chip, sure. Any fish that I don't already have and can't breed or have in a fish pond. I don't have the... I can take that though, even though I don't have the thing for it. Honey, I should have... Do you see how much honey I have? Oh my goodness. And time arrows. Okay. Then I'm going to collect all the stuff off the ore analyzers. But there's not much in the way of things like flame core ore there, sadly. So... What meat bait? Oh yeah, I've got meat bait. Nice. What I think I'm going to do is I am going to take that little detour into the forest. So is there any quests that need to be done like immediately? So 3 days on that, a day and 17 on that, 2 days, 4 days, 2 days, 2 days, 4 days. No, we're all good. So I think that maybe... I don't know. I'll make as many flame core ingots as I can. So that's another 4. The chips need gold wire. And I'm going to need... Oh, actually... No, I need chips, don't I? I need 5 flame core ingots and I'm going to need 15 gold wire. Yeah, 15 gold wire. I mean, again, this is a really high level fishing rod, so it's not surprising it takes a bit of time. The eternal alloy might be a bit rough. The lunar crystals is going to be rough as well. That's another 9 of them. Which should get me what I need. I'll run into the forest and see if there's any stuff for me. I don't think I have arrows right now though, so... But yeah, I want basically to have the best fishing rod by the end of this episode. I don't see why that shouldn't be achievable. I always get through there and I'm like, I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing or why I'm here. So I'll collect all of this. I feel like we might need more iron and gold. No, I think we'll be okay for iron and gold just about. But I think what I'd like to do And I think I'll probably be okay for Moonstone just about as well. But what I think I'd like to do is to go to, I think it's Green Haven, where there's a whole bunch. It's kind of around by the Rune Bird. And I don't really need to be getting soil mounds for things anymore. It's around here somewhere. And there's like a whole load of gold and like flame core ore. Oh no, that's oil stone, but that's fine. I'll get the gold anyway because I've used up tons and tons and tons of gold. Oh, I haven't taken my new quests this morning either. I should do that as soon as I get back. Here, flame core. There's loads of it. I'll do a bit of a bash of it. Get some extra. So I think that might be something I do, that if I'm really, really struggling for something, I'll go get some extras. And the Primarite isn't too bad either. Because the flame core ore is not something that I'm actually getting from a bot at the moment. And I do think probably that getting the less... What would the word be? The less rare ores, like the more common ores. The tin, the gold, the iron, that sort of thing is more important to me because I need a lot of that. Whereas I don't need tons of this. So how much have I managed to get there? So 15 oil stone, 44 flame core ore. That should do me for a little while because I'll get more from other things. So I'll get some from the geodes that are being taken apart in the ore analyzer. So you get a little bit from that, but I just finally ran out. Yeah, I'm needing it for loads of stuff. So a little bit of that and a little bit of gold. Very good. Moonstone, I'll go in and get it if I have to, but I'd rather not. Apparently there is a little bit between, I think it's called Serenity's Rest and the Haven. So you don't always have to get to beat the Ruin Guard. And also there's people that are managing to not wake him up as well, just like sneaking around the outside and then running away if he wakes up. So that's kind of another little bit of a way to do things. So while I was there, all my stuff got done, which is great. So let's see if we can do any eternal alloy yet. Whether I need to make alloy first. So I've got 6 alloy. I need 2 more flame core ingots. And then I'm going to need 6 aurorite ingots. I'll also maybe make some gold ingots at the same time. Maybe not that many. Maybe about 30. Okay. Shall we see if we can make the chips yet? And it looks like I can, but I need 1 more flame core ingot. Okay, so I'll make 1 more. And I'll use one of the ones I just picked up while we're waiting for the aurorite to make another chip. Add an extra one. Crafting 5. Cool. Right, so while that's doing its thing, we're getting there. Oh, and the lunar crystals, I need to do those in the... Oh no, actually that's busy, so maybe I need a second gear press. Oh, I did take all of those. Perfect. I'm on 138 quest completion, and I haven't checked that in a... Hang on, I haven't checked this in a while. And I've been doing loads of stuff. So 1,500 to claim there. 3,000 to claim there. 6,000 to claim there. 65 out of 60. 4,000 there. So the normal quests, I've done, I think, as many as I've completed that now. Which is sad times, but never mind. So I've got 60,000 in the bank. See, you see what I mean about, like, things are now starting to come together for me to get lots of money at once. The game is scaling. I know there's a lot of money being required for the economy, but it is scaling. Collect that. Collect those. And we'll start the Eternal Alloys. It's a lot of Eternal Alloys. Oh no, I need way more than I thought. Okay, that's fine. I can work with this. Kinda. I need 6 Eternal Alloys and I've not done enough. So I need another 4 flame cores. No, it's probably another 6, isn't it? I've got 2 going. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, well, I've got the chips now. So now I can do the lunar crystals. The other 3 that I need. Lovely. Let's work on some more Eternal Alloys, shall we? So why don't I just make 4 flame core ingots and just have that in line with everything else? And then I'm gonna need 2 more. I'll need 6 and I'll need 2 more aurorite, I think. No, I need 4 more. So I'm gonna need a total of 8. Okay, so let's up this to 8. Add 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And then let's add another 8 aurorite ingots. That should be enough, she says. Right, and then let's have a look at, did I start off like the pickled pumpkins and things like that I said I would? Oh, I did. Nice. The canola's nearly done. How you doing, Litlin? You would like me to play with you, I think. Oh, hungry. Okay. Anything I can... plain berry. Oh, that's rubbish. Let's get you something better. Let's get you something better. It sucks that, like, everything else works from a chest and then, like, but feeding your animal doesn't. I don't know, I've got any fish that I've got, like, 4 bajillion of. I wonder if you like river prawns. I can't be bothered trying to... I think I have to go out and into my bag to split the amount. It's just annoying. Meow! I'm gonna feed you a giant river prawn. So full. Num num. Well, that seemed to make you happy, so that's good. I'll put it away. I don't want fish, just like sat in my inventory. Thank you. Put away all the materials. Put away all the plants. Do a quick sort. Lovely. Right, I'll go grab those pickled canola. There's nothing I desperately need to do right now. Getting that fishing rod done now means that I can maybe try and go fishing for the thing next time. Which might be really nice. Wait for those to be completely finished. Alright, let's see what we got. 1 chip. No, 3 chips. You can wait on that, 100%. I need to get that from the... Okay. Honey. We can definitely hand in some honey. Just want some hand-ins to do while I'm waiting. It's always a really good thing to do while I'm waiting for the machines to process things. Hey, Sylvain. I kind of like... Right, Sylvain? I hate your sofa, by the way. Play song, free play. What? I can play the guitar? That's amazing.
Hello.
Aww. I saw a large potted cactus ball and thought of you. Prickly and round. Sounds about right. Perfect. So that's the urgent honey request done. What else can I do? Meat bait. It's for Nia, who is quite near. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. Ah, and Graminova's got that. This makes sense. The places that they turn up make a lot of sense. Hang on. Oh, that's sagewood. Nia, check this out. This is from the field you helped with in spring. Look at the size, solid and perfectly shaped. I remember that field had the best seedlings. Sage, would you say the quality and flavour of crops are mostly decided during the seedling stage? Aha, you nailed it. Strong seedlings make sweet fruit. It's just like people. Lay a good foundation and everything else follows. This pumpkin looks delicious. I bet it's super sweet. Tonight, let Matty cook it into some pumpkin soup for you. You'll see what I mean. Sounds amazing. I'm in for a treat tonight. I love that you have a listen thing. That's something I've not seen before at all. All right. There's your bug meat bait. Data recorded. The field got richer. Are you using the bait to fertilize the fields? Why didn't I think of that? Right, so we've got the canola. That is for Fang. Got 5 days on the pumpkin then. Cherry radish still going. The corn is still going. Time arrows, I didn't make those. Yeah, I'd say we'll hand in the canolas and that'll be it for our sort of batch of hand-ins today. Of course, a certain person. It's all the way up the hill. This is why I love this board, because it's like, yep, just fly across the water. This would take me ages before. Hello. A useful thing. Oh, potato seeds. Thank you. There you are. I'm not very good at talking to people. I'm glad you took the request. Otherwise, it would have been difficult. Yay, Fang Affection 1. Love it. And there's a treasure chest over there, so I will grab it. Bamboo fiber and bamboo leaves. Why doesn't that surprise me? Now then. Bus stop round here. That'll be a bit quicker to get home, I do need to finish off the bus stops at some point. I've got most of the ones that I feel I need. There's just 2 more to do, which isn't a problem. I don't know whether Half Moon Bay or probably East Hopeland is the best one. I'm only like 12k away from being able to upgrade my land again. And that's despite the fact I haven't really tried to scale up, and I've not really been planting my crops as much as I should have been as well. Oh, they're dry. Okay. Let's not let that happen. Because I'm more doing things for like the quests I've got rather than like trying to do things for profit so much. But that will start to be changing. How come it didn't fill it all the way to the top? That was weird. Okay, so now all my stuff, I'm hoping all the stuff I need for my eternal alloy is done. There we are. Another 4. Yeah, in a minute that will be done. Perfect. Then I shall have the titanium best fishing rod in the world. Yeah. Is there anything else I wanted to do today? I've taken all the requests except for that stupid one for a ribbon eel. I have no idea where they're going to be. I mean, it does kind of tell you that it takes vegetarian feed and it's tropical, but like I say, I don't really want, I want to probably have one of most of each of the fish in some kind of pond so that I can, if I'm doing requests for them, I can just take those requests. I don't want to be like taking a request and then having to try and find the fish. That'd be a nightmare. Very nice. I am wondering what fresh horror the the expert fishing is going to be, though. Oh man. But it might end up being that if I can get enough fish eggs for that particular one, that it might be really good. Anyone hungry? Did we manage to breed any rabbits? No, apparently. Oh yeah, because it was all boys, wasn't it? I remember. So these guys have had a new rabbit. Let's see what that is all about. Ah, just ended up with the twins trait. Okay. Anyone's over here? This is going to take ages, isn't it? I can tell. Yeah, these guys are on like breeding cooldown. So, but they seem to be able to breed every couple of days, which isn't too bad. But I feel like this one's going to take a long time, like in the background. But if I can get some of these other rabbits to grow up, I can put several batches through. Try and breed these ones, like the ones that have lots of traits, and then just breed other ones, and then just like have the babies grow up, and we can just have a whole little production line going there. Right, the other thing that I didn't check, and I should have checked, I think that there's like feeding, there's feed that helps with breeding. So I'm just gonna have a look at that. I don't know if it makes it faster or what it does. See, mirth feed. You can't really buy mirth. I'm sure it's mirth feed that helps with their breeding. So I'm going to buy a mirth feeder blueprint and just see if that might help me make some kind of food that's going to help them breed better. So anything that will help, really, at this stage. Early on, you know, the quests were quite easy. It wasn't an issue, but I think now maybe that would be worth doing. And maybe it might be worth having more than one feed thing going at a time as well. A bit of sheep food. Can't do much though, sadly. Is that because, yeah, I don't have enough eggs. So I'm kind of possibly thinking about getting more chickens because I'm running out of eggs for making the food a lot. Titanium rod. Yes. Here we go. See what this looks like. There we are. Best fishing rod in the game is mine. I don't know whether I really need that to do what I'm doing, but it's lovely, golden looking. Extra prestige. I feel like I need to go stand by the sea and take a selfie with my fishing rod. Amazing. I might do that, you know, off camera for the thumbnail. They all need milking, and these guys all need shearing. I'm going to shear the sheep. I'm really bothering too much with the breeding of the sheep at the moment. What are my rabbits doing with growing up? Again, if I had the mega feed for them, then that would help them grow up faster as well, but I'll get there with it. It's like, it's not something I'm particularly worried about how long it's going to take, because I'm not really wanting anything particular to be unlocked. So I'm not too worried about like, oh, have I unlocked ostriches or something? But I am kind of worried about, have I, you know, can I get better and bigger automated farming going on? So the oranges are going to be really useful for that, because I'll be a senior crafter and then I can get the bigger and better sprinkler. But the amount of time it takes to do the ranching quests isn't an issue. Okay, so time arrows. A lumen sand. I think I might need 2. Make some time arrows. What else have we got? Corn is being made. Cherry radishes are being grown. Pickled pumpkin is already being done. The rectangular aquarium, I don't have. Oh, I actually already have one. I might have been given them as like quest rewards at some point. So yeah, just gonna hand that in there. More money for me, and then I'm gonna look at selling some stuff. But I spend a lot of time accumulating stuff, and I've sold all the double, except for things I have to make because I'm too lazy to do that. But maybe I won't be in future. There's your aquarium. 1,000 coins for that. I wouldn't have used it. So most of the things that are left are now things like pickles. I got a lot of that done this episode, and I've got a lot of money because of it. And so many people were getting an extra heart. If you look at my social now, see how much better that's looking? Lunel and Leona. And then you've even got people like Ginger and Fang, and I think Nia. Nia went up a heart as well. So it really helped. What I am quite far behind on is the animals, to be honest. Yeah, I'll make some time arrows. So I've done that. Right, chips now. 3 chips. Now, I'm not making something else that's super complicated. I'm happy to make them. So I've got enough flame pot ingots. I don't have enough gold wire, so I need 9 gold wire. Yeah. Right, so the next thing I wanted to do, let's try the upgrade for that is a 2 alloy and a mini reactor, but I can directly make it as well. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and make a mini reactor to upgrade that one. And then I'm just going to start making them at level 3. I'm missing copper. Just make a few. Okay. So what do we need for a mini reactor? Starflare crystal, 2 magnets, and 2 high performance wire. Okay. Well, I can't do the high performance wire right now. I can try and do the Starflare cores. Is it just 1? Oh, actually, I could track that, couldn't I? 2 magnets and 2 high performance wire. So magnets I can do on this one. I'd like to make a few mini reactors so I can have a few. Right, chips. Times 3. Let's check on my cherry tomato things. My cherry. Oh yeah, they'll be ready in just a minute. And those will be ready in 10 minutes. Okay, so the corn will be ready for tomorrow. The arrows are ready. Pick up all those guys. 17 seconds on the chips. Everything needs to go through the gearsmith. Makes me wonder whether another gearsmith might be useful. Let me just see. How do I make a gearsmith? Could have sworn you'd make it on here, right? I'm supposed to be able to make everything from a work table in there, but let's just make sure. Definitely not there. Table 3, energy converter, sprinkler 1, cleaning pods, mirth feeder, gearsmith. 4 sheets and a hardwood plank. 4 iron sheets and a hardwood plank. Just feel like maybe a little bit of increasing the production around here might be quite nice. I'm doing okay for cutters. I've not needed like extra cutters at all, but I am finding that the gearsmith is wanting a lot of things that are just wanting to be made at the same time. So oh, there we are. Gearsmith. Another one of those. Got room next to it as well. The gearsmith doesn't have any upgrades, so she says, and I can't fit it. There we are. Just fits. I can overlap if I want to. So now I've got 2 places where I can make things like high performance wires and things like that. But this is what it's all about. Just keeping on, upgrading, upgrading, upgrading. So once they're done, I need to make a mini reactor and then I can upgrade to a furnace 3 there. Then I may think about possibly moving my furnaces into the center or something, or I don't know, doing something. Moving some of my rooms inside. But I've already got some things in the kitchen. Got like a dining room there. Or I could maybe expand the area with a bit of fencing so that I've got only feeding things and I don't know. Or do I put... Do you know what I could do? I could put the separator into the kitchen. Nothing goes really on the kitchen surfaces particularly well, but I might just fit in there next to the juicer. Okay. And then I've got little bits of sewing. I've got a loom and a spinning wheel. which I feel like might fit somewhere else entirely. So how about... not a ton of room in here, though. I'm gonna put the spinning wheel there. Put the loom. No, I'm gonna put the loom. I'm thinking I might just make it a little bit less crazy. Loads of flowers and things there. Maybe just there. That'll be fine. That's just a lot less stuff in one place. So a little bit of a spinning wheel and loom thing going on over there. Then in here, I've got my kitchen, which has obviously got, it's got the separator and all of that stuff. It's got all of the pickles. Ooh, the pickles are done for Fang. That's nice. The time arrows, I've got the time arrows as well. Can't do that, can't do that. Got that. Got the chips. Okay, I think we should do, yeah, we should do a little bit of a hand in then. I've managed to do quite a lot of stuff. So next time we'll try and get that fish. Everything else is just stuff we're waiting on. I'm just trying to get the rabbit breeding to be more good. And then when we come back from that, because it's still only 7:30, it's not, we've got a little bit to go. I might try and do some selling at my sell box and see if we can get enough together. Hey, everyone's having a meal together in here. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. There's Lauren and a tourist, and another tourist, and Momo. Alright, here is your magic time arrows. You're welcome. When the game's done, you'll be my first playtester, even though I'm not sure the magic arrow is going to be in the game. No idea. We're going to see Delphin. I haven't been to Delphin's house recently to get things. Maybe I should. I don't know whether it sort of gathers things up over time, or whether, you know, you get more if you empty it every day. I'm certainly not going to go there and empty that every day. Oh, okay, 3 grand. That's not bad then. Well, 67,000. I should be able to do this. 100%. Whoa, no. Ah, I got stuck. Hoverboard likes getting stuck. So Delphin's the only one that I think I can go. Well, actually, it's 3 stars to go in so much room, right? So there might be a few more rooms I can go in. The extra special. Oh, yeah, I'm getting aquariums and coins and all sorts from there. It's amazing. So who else am I at like 3 hearts with, if anyone? I'm nearly there with Pastel, so yeah, only Delphin at the moment, but you know, we'll get there. Especially if I start gifting them. But that's another way you can get lots of money every day. Right, the pickled pumpkins. Oh my goodness, he's miles away. Bang, why you always got to be so far away? I can almost guarantee you'll be at Cloudrest Lake, so I'm going to just preempt that and go there ahead of time. Because I want the time to do my selling and see if I can get my land upgraded. Get back here, you. A turn request. Is my delivery here? Yes, it is. There's a pickled pumpkin. Aww. How do I get home from here? Who even knows? Who even knows where home is from here? This way. Right, so my high performance wires are done. Means I should be able to make a mini reactor. And that will allow me to upgrade that third furnace, which will be quite useful because I'm constantly being like, oh, I just put this in the furnace and that in the furnace, and then all of a sudden it's like, but that furnace doesn't make the thing you need. I'm making a lot of tier 3 stuff at the moment. Oh, I think my radishes are ready. They are. I should start pickling them. Yeah, I'll harvest them myself and I'll pickle them. We're still at 10 o'clock, so I still got time. There's still time here. Oh, cherry radish is so crunchy. I've got many, many cherry radishes. How many did we get, actually? We got 36. So let's go and make a couple of... I've got 2 pickling jars empty, so I'm just going to make 1 in each pickling jar. That way we'll have it in 12 hours instead of like waiting a full 24. I think it's the only pickle that we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, it's just the pickles. And wow, look how well I did at getting through those quests. That's why I got so much money. Okay, next thing I want to do then. Sort my inventory out a little bit. Good stuff. Right, let's go back to animal products. Fish feed away. Let's go back to plant products, bamboo. See, bamboo is that a plant product or is that's a material really, isn't it? The cherry radish seeds away. Materials, put the bamboo away. Flame and seeds. The cherry radish, lovely, done. So now I want to actually go and look how much of everything I've got. So I have 62 giant eggs. I could probably sell a few of those and still be okay. 105 cheese. 119 sheep saliva. Yeah. 138 wool. 881 poop. I'll keep that for fertilizer, maybe. I got some golden poops, but I'll keep that for when it's double price. It's 800 per golden poop, which is amazing. 123 premium wool. The rabbit poop and the poop are just... Oh. Sell for 2, don't they? That's not too much. Royal jelly sells for 226. Wow. Feathers sell for a bit. I don't have that many feathers. I think that's okay. Got a lot of softwood. I could almost sell that at this point. But I don't want to because it's like... I'm going to need it, right? I could sell my giant pumpkin. Not like I'm using that for anything else. $152 wheat. I have 113 pumpkins. Could probably sell a few of those and still be all right. I've got a load of moon juice shrooms that don't get used for anything. The mirth shrooms I might start using to feed animals with. I shouldn't sell the oranges because I need them for my quest. Grapes and things I need for fruit. 40 cabbages. Yeah, I could sell those. 53 twilight succulents. Like, why do I even need those? Moonflowers. If I need them, I'll go get more. But people seem to be asking for higher level stuff at this point. How much do coconuts sell for? 15. Not the greatest in the world. Watermelon token. I'm unlikely to be able to use that for anything because it's just all on its own. Sand dollar from beach combing. Yeah, sure. Materials. I have 903 ancient precision parts. I feel like I could probably sell half that stack and be okay. I have a lot of stone. Got a lot of things like rune bird fragments. Most of this would be better processed though. I have 304 aurorite ore. I think I'm just going to sell what I've got. Some of it I need to sell all of it, and some of it I sell parts of it. So I'll sell the pumpkin. I'll sell 50 pumpkins. I'll sell all of the premium wool because why not? And all of the wool. I get loads of that every day. I'll sell all of the sheep saliva and all of the sheep cheese. I'll sell half of the precision parts. Sell all of that. I'll sell all of these moonflowers. All of these twilight succulents. All those cabbages. All of those moon juice shrooms. Keep some of the giant eggs. I'll sell 40 of them. At least we were 22 still for any quest. That sand dollar can go. I think I'm good. Okay. So, I'm going to put things away now that I've taken from other places. So, okay. Precision, animal products, plant products, materials. There we are. I thought I had loads of honey. I didn't see that when I was looking. Yeah, 427 honey. I'm never going to need all that. I think I'll sell about 300 of it. I'll keep some, you know, because people ask for it for quests and things, and I'll want to make some royal jelly and things like that, but there's no real reason to be keeping it in that quantity. So now I've got 114,000 in the bank, so I definitely 100% can buy my extra piece of land here. This is land area 78994. 75,000. But like I say, the more land you have, the more stuff you can do with your land. So I might do farming all the way across there. And then sort of obviously I've got my workshop area here. Maybe fish pond over this way. Might start to move the fish ponds out of the way a bit more. Next one will be 100,000. That doesn't surprise me. I've still got 39,000, so I need to save up another 60,000. I reckon another week before I have that done. Another in-game week. Another maybe 2 to 3 episodes. Yeah, there's my converter thing. So let's upgrade this. What? How do I not have alloy? Ugh. I thought I had alloy. Okay, at least it'll only take 15 seconds. That's fine. So annoying. I'm hearing things. Is maybe my corn ready? No, I've still got a few hours. I hear ding, ding. I'm like, what's ready then? Right, now we get to upgrade the furnace to furnace 3. And doesn't that look so much more like neat as well? Because they're all in line. There's not one that's like different. I like it. I like it a lot. It's going to be really useful whenever I'm making like lunar cores and that sort of thing. And I need a lunar core and a flame ingot and an aurorite ingot or something like that. And I can have all 3 working on that. Brilliant. The corn will be ready next time. The cherry radishes will be ready next time as well. So there won't be like tons and tons of quests to do like there were this time. And then hopefully what I can do, especially because they've got, I think they've got time on them. 2 days and 2 days. Yeah. So, and anything I pick up will have time on it, I would imagine. So I could probably take a day out to go and find that fish next time. But again, massive long episodes. Sorry about that. And I'm going to go to sleep. But we got so much. I feel like every time we're getting so much done. And I feel like the more I'm getting done and the more I'm expanding things, the faster I'm making money. I'm making like a passive income and like an active income. I know I could improve on things. I know I could be making things for the stuff down by the dock and all sorts of things like that, and making lots and lots of money that way, and pickling lots of things and having more pickling jars. And I feel like everything needs to be expanded. So yeah, just as soon as we get those last few oranges through, I'll be doing a big expansion on the farming side of things. I'll be moving the fish ponds all away. I'll be putting sort of rabbits around the edge, and then just having lots and lots and lots and lots of fields. I'm looking forward to, I think I can possibly at some point make a greenhouse. I might need to be better at farming still for that, or it might be available. It might be something I'd like to look into making pretty soon, regardless. So anyway, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.